What's going on, guys? Michaelhockey back here. Today, guys, we have a brand new video for you. It is the first episode of the Cosmic Prisons Behind the Cosmic series, which is what I'm calling it. The series is basically what I showed you guys in the new series video, but I have changed the title and the series name for it. So yeah, guys, today we interview Mob. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stick around for the whole video. There's some really cool questions at the end that you guys are going to want to see. Alright, guys, let's hop right into it. Alrighty, guys, we are here with Mob. Mob, give me a little introduction. What do you do for Cosmic, and what position are you in staff right now?
Well, I'm Mob the Great. I was band team. I stepped down for a little bit to play Mob, and yeah, that's about it. Mob the Great.
Alright, Mob, we're gonna hop into a few questions here. When did you start playing Prisons?
I started playing Prisons back in December of 2016.
That's a while ago. Have you been
Feels
enjoying
like
Prisons?
I've enjoyed it for the most part. It's been a lot of fun grinding. I've really enjoyed that. Just playing with friends, having a blast.
And how did you hear about Prisons in the start?
I heard about it from one of Rob's videos. I was subscribed to him, I believe, for Rocket League. I believe it was Rocket League. And I just saw those videos on there. I was interested in Minecraft and thought I'd join.
That's
What was it
awesome.
about?
Yeah, I was actually subscribed to Rob as well, and I saw his video. I was like, what? It's another prison server. I played Prisons before with a few buddies of mine, but yeah. What was the first planet that you played?
I played Sahara Map 1.
That's cool. What gang did you play with?
I played with SYS, a controversial group of players, but they were pretty fun to play with back then.
Yeah, do you know if any of those guys are still around playing at all?
From what I've seen, I don't believe so at all. I think I'm the only one left that still actively plays or isn't banned.
Really? It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So how did you learn to play Prisons? Was it, Rob's videos? Was it like your first gang, tutorial videos, or other players that you kind of just leached and learned off of?
I think it was a mix between Rob's videos and just honestly just trial and error. Because like Sahara Map 1, no one really knew what anyone was really doing. And like it was kind of cool because like Rob would come out with a video and then you would like rush to do whatever he just did in that video like back early on. It was kind of cool to like see that progression when he came out with a video, and then you'd find out this cool new thing that you had never even known that was in the game, and then you would go rush and get on and do it as fast as possible. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with you on that. I mean, it was kind of like trial and error kind of learning. I played Alpha, so I remember, just seeing updates and seeing videos that people put out. You'd always rush to see those, try and learn what they're doing to make your grind better. So was there anyone on Prisons that you, like, really connected with, that you just kind of found as, like, a friend of yours on Prisons?
That would probably be I Love to Destroy and Total Matter. Those guys were really good friends of mine, and still are to this day. They're ex-staff members now, but I still am in contact with them, and I plan to for a really long time. We had a lot of good times. Yeah, a lot of good times as players and staff.
That's awesome. I heard a rumor that they might come back soon. Is that true?
I keep trying to get them to come back. They don't have much time on their hands as they used to, but I'd love to see them come back and play. A lot of people know them. They're pretty well known.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What has your favorite season been? Playing in what planet?
Probably Valorant Map 1, because it was just absolute destruction. Like we messed with everybody on the planet, and it was complete destruction of everybody in our path, and we had a lot of fun. So
I believe that was the map that we played together, correct? With
I believe so.
With Darkside, correct?
I believe it was. Yeah.
That's awesome. So that has me ask you, what is your favorite planet in general?
Favorite planet. Oof. This is a good question. It's either between Valorant and Sahara. I'd probably have to go with Sahara because that was my first map.
Would you say favorite planet then was Sahara? Favorite planet now is still Sahara or Valorant?
Oof. Okay, then Sahara, probably now Valorant. I had a lot of good times on Valorant.
Now, would you say more comp on Sahara now than Valorant, or what do you think about that?
Oh, there was no comp on I believe either map, so it was complete destruction on both. But there was a pretty decent bit of comp early Valorant.
Yeah, I would say
made them all quit.
I would say that there was some good comp, Val 1, 2, and 3, with just kind of the pop-up games that started there. Some of those players still play today. That leads me to a very, very interesting question. What has your favorite update been on Cosmic Prisons?
Favorite update? Recent? Or like overall?
Both.
Ooh, this is a good one. I really like the executive mind for one. I really like that aspect because it introduces all like the enchants of what you can do and like the time, like trying to get there as fast as possible. I remember whenever that first came out, and even testing like the executive mind in general, and like just trying to find the fastest route to get there, or just like it was just a lot of fun experiencing that. So I really like that one personally, and it introduced all like the cool enchants and executive enchants, godly enchants, or whatever you want to call it. It just was a lot of fun. Recent though, I'd probably like recent. Probably don't remember exactly when it come out. I don't know if it was that recent, but the LMS. I really enjoy LMS because it's a lot of fun dropping down at pit and getting a lot of XP.
Yeah, I think it's I think both those updates are really game-changing updates. I think that especially Nmap, the fact that right now on Sov that you can go for 10 minutes and get a slot every single day, which is basically 400 mil for 10 minutes. That just just crazy. I feel like it's really good for those lower tier players as well. You know, some of the players that can't CPET and do things like that.
Oh yeah.
So, if you had to pick a planet that is not currently active to bring back, which one would it be and why?
Valorant, hands down. I love the map. I love the layout of everything. I didn't like it at first. When Valorant first came out, I didn't really like the layout of the planet. I just didn't. But it grew on me over time, and I really loved that map and just how everything was laid out. It was perfect in my eyes.
Now, which Valorant map, for say, of the map layout? Map 1? So, like the volcano, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I would bring back Valorant if I had to pick one. Especially just because the experiences I had there with Darkside and just the friendships I've made. I wouldn't say like all the friendships I've stayed today, but just back then was so much fun. That's where I really learned how to play Prisons. To the next question, what is your favorite part of Prisons?
Favorite part of Prisons? It would probably be the grind in general. When you get on a new map and you know you got hours and hours of, you know, mining time to do, and you pull up Netflix or Hulu or whatever you want, and like you just sit there and you just sit there and grind. That to me is my favorite part. A lot of people don't like it, but I just love just sitting down, relaxing, and just grinding away. That's the funnest part to me.
I think I can agree with you. Just the grind in general is fun. I also think the difference in PvP compared to other servers is just a favorite part of mine. It's so different. But with the mining, what is the highest level that you have achieved?
Highest level I have achieved, I believe 102. I've never really gotten that far into it.
Yeah, so I think that was because when did you get Banty?
I believe it was Valorant, end of Valorant map 1.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, I think that was when 102 was the cap, I believe.
Yeah, so I believe that's the highest that I've ever gotten. I haven't really gotten into prestiging that very much, but I'm looking into it on Sahara right now. So
that leads into the next question. What map do you currently play?
I currently play Sahara, and I'm enjoying it a lot. We're doing very well in our gang, and we're having lots of fun.
What gang are you currently with?
Cartel. The best gang.
I gotcha.
Cartel.
And so moving into the staff questions, What was your deciding factor to apply for staff?
Personally, it was Sahara Map 1. I remember exactly how it was. I was level 52 on Sahara Map 1, and I just noticed the need for staff. I remember Apple was a helper at the time, and then I Love to Destroy was a mod, and I noticed they just weren't around during like my specific time zone, and I noticed a need, and I wanted to fill that need, and so I applied, and I explained that into my application, and I got accepted. So it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. And how long have you been staff? I know it's been a very long time. How long has it been?
I got staff March 14th, 27. Yeah, March 14th, 2017, I believe. So it's like 3 years. Yeah, it was just 3 years.
That's awesome.
Just three, like last two months.
What has your favorite memory been?
Ooh, favorite memory as a staff member. There's been a lot of fun. Probably favorite memory. Wow. Out of all my 3 years, probably just doing a bunch of testing and just finding out the updates before everybody else and not being able to tell anybody. And like, cause like we've had some pretty cool updates, and like it's kind of funny because like especially when you're playing, like they know when you're out there testing, so then you'll come back to Discord and they'll be like, tell us everything, and you just can't say anything about it. It's hilarious to watch the reaction because they're all like squirming and they want to know because they know it was probably something real good that's about to come out. So that's usually a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's I think that's probably a universal thing through the staff team.
Oh yeah.
And so, favorite thing to do as staff? This could be through your band team or just regular staff.
My favorite thing as band team was to just scare other staff members or other players. I would just walk up to them and I'd just freeze them out of nowhere. Probably done it to you. I know Apple's probably done it to you before. Just walk up to random people and just scare the crap out of them and freeze them. It's a lot of fun. Or just fly around and then you'll hear in chat, oh, he's hacking. It's a lot of fun as band team.
I definitely have been trolled by both of you and Apple before. I actually am thinking of a memory right now. Valorant map 3, I was mining gens and you put me in a cobweb. So, remember that. So have you been trolled by another staff member before?
I have. Slayer likes to bother me all the time, especially while I'm mining. When he knows I'm in the zone, he usually likes to come and bother me. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
How recent has that been? Was that on Sahara then?
I think he did come up to me on Sahara once, but he did it a lot when Valorant was coming out. He did it a lot. He would freeze me or he would teleport me around, just,
Yeah, that's funny. So, a few more just minor questions, kind of towards me to ask you. So I think I know the answer, but have you watched my videos before?
I have watched the first like 15 seconds of that.
The first 15.
Popped up in my recommendations, and then I got distracted by something else. But I'll make it my mission to watch this video.
So you're trying to tell me you never watched me on Valorant when I was in your gang and I was squeaky Michaelhockey.
I mean,
I understand. My voice.
I actually might have.
My voice was wrenching. I don't know how I had people watch me. But my next question: are you subscribed to me on YouTube?
I am definitely not. But we'll be after this video.
Oh, good. Do you have any questions for me?
Who's your favorite staff member?
Oh, that's a hard one, man. I've got to pick a few. I'm not gonna pick favorites. Definitely, just because the fact that I've known these staff members for the longest.
Yeah.
You, Trembo, and Slayer and Winglasher.
Ooh,
I've known.
Apple?
Oh, and Apple. Sorry, and Apple. That's what I meant.
I have Apple.
Because my best memory with all of you guys was I was in TeamSpeak, and I was streaming. And most of you guys came in and trolled me. This is when Yipperin and Rob came in and put me in a 2x2 of cobwebs and froze me and told me I was getting banned. And then most of the staff team back then came in and, you know, just chatted with me, and I thought it was a really cool experience.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you chatting with me. If that's it, if you don't have any questions, more questions from me, yeah, man, you're good to go. I appreciate you coming in here. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give me your feedback, suggestions, concerns about this series. Hopefully we can do more of these. Thank you again, Mob, and we'll see you in the next video, guys.